So there's a fabulous book called The Body Keeps the Score.
Geez, I've heard that book so many times.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Bessel van der Kolk. And he's done all of this research, university-based research, into how trauma sits in our body. It actually sits there unless we learn how to release it.
Let's give it another plug. What's the name of the book again?
The Body Keeps the Score.
I got a feeling this is going to be the 2024 book. Yeah, The Courage to be Disliked by the two Japanese philosophers won 2023 on this podcast. But I've got a feeling this one is going to be elevated very quickly for the next 6 months. The Body Keeps the Score by
Bessel van der Kolk.
Okay.
So yeah, all this stuff about emotions, trauma experiences being held in our body, it is true.
Yeah.
It is true. And unfortunately, most of us don't have access to regular therapists, psychologists, the people that we need to process the things that we're holding on to. So how can we learn to do it ourselves? And breath work is one of those things that we can do for ourselves to release that stuff that we're feeling.
And I'll throw in there, because of my recent experience, and it was mentioned in the last podcast, the Vipassana meditation process that I did in Kathmandu, but having done it twice here at Pomona, here on the Sunshine Coast of southeast Queensland, the Vipassana process is totally dedicated to digging up the sakanas of the past and breaking them up so that you can be freed from the influence of past data, past memories, past experiences. So you're a strong advocate here for the combination of breath work and the meditative processes that can help us release attachment.
Absolutely.
To these things of the past. And when you have felt the release of attachment from things of the past, where does it leave you? Like, who have you become? What do you start to recognize? I've got a feeling we're getting back to that question.
Well, you know what it's done is it's made me learn that I am not what's happened to me. I am not my experiences. I am not my past. I am not my trauma.
But you're not your body as well.
I'm also not my body. So who am I?
Bingo, let's go there.
I am my spirit. And in all of us exists a spirit, a spark that is who we truly are.
Yeah.
And that's eternal. It's timeless. Whether you believe
Is it divine?
Yeah, absolutely, it's divine.
So some people would call it God?
Some would call it God.
You're saying that we are God?
Yes, absolutely. So, we all have our own interpretations, but aren't we all just divine beings that exist on this earth? And you can call it what you want. You can call it God. You can call it soul. You can call it spirit. Energy.
Essence.
Yeah. All beautiful words.
Force.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And you bring that into yourself. And if you truly believe that you are these things, then how can you treat yourself as anything other than divine?
Right.